All right. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you had a great weekend. We are just starting the week Monday, and we just had the last live call on Friday. So this week is going to be a shorter call, not as many updates, but the updates we have are going to be super exciting. So I'm excited to share those with you. If you are here from the school group, welcome, welcome. Great to have you. And I'll share just a couple of updates on what I'm working on now before we get started, and then we'll jump into the high level updates. So, first, I wanted to show the classroom section. So, this is my paid school community, but I'm currently working on the basics course for high level. This is all from signing up to opening your agency account to opening your first sub account. And then I'm working on the expert course. So, this is going to be more advanced strategies. As well as I'm always adding some new bonuses under this short um, session. So I have an email is growing, a quick tutorial on the lead magnet setups, and some more ebooks, strategies, videos inside the paid community. I'm also upping up my content game. So if you've seen the shorts recently, I'm aiming to post short videos every day moving forward. So let me know how you like them, give me a feedback, and I'll implement those. And also something crazy I discovered this week is the GPT agent mode. So previous I didn't really understand what the agent mode was, but I played around and I actually used it in my school group. So I first step I gave it the login to my school community, and then second step go to my group, go to members section, and then send a follow-up message. Mm, Let me just restart it. And then I told it to send the follow-up messages to all the members. So I currently have over 400 members and it would be super time consuming to do alone. So with GPT, I just took control for the login. I entered my password and then it drafted the first message. It was working in front of me and I just confirmed, yes, it looks good. So let's go ahead and send it. So this is something I'll make a video on, a short video, maybe a long video as well. But yeah, I was mind blown on what the agent mode can do. And yeah, if you think about it, you would pay a VA $5 an hour, $10 an hour to do this. And now you'll see it's in my school community, looking at the members, going to the chat window, and then it's going to send the messages. So yeah, it's really great. It's really great. I can also take control. Going here, activity, take over. I can tell it to stop. So yeah, it's going to work in the background while I do this course. So it's pretty nice. I just want to show the first example. So it sent the previous message to Nair. The next member is going to be Anabolic Gorilla. He has a school group on bulking, working out, gaining weight. He is also making content on social media. And now you see it's gonna open the chat window and then it's going to send a message. So it's time consuming depending on the speed of your internet, but you see it's already in the chat window, going to paste the message and then going to send the message. So something exciting that's coming. I'll make a video on this and I'm curious to see what other potentials you have. So let me know in the chat if you have tried GPT agent mode yet, or what tasks are you doing with this. You see it already sent a message. So pretty nice. But let's start on the high level updates this week. We have some amazing updates. This is week 41. And the latest update we have is the Workflow AI Builder, which I'm super excited about. High level is constantly rolling out new features, more and more AI stuff. And I have a pretty long description on what we can expect here. But I just want to show that I tested it with a super easy sorry, just I just made it a super simple prompt. So I told it when I receive the book call, make a follow-up workflow with emails and SMS. So it responded to me on what I created, the workflow triggers, and then this is what it gave back to me. So the trigger is going to be a call booking, and then it's going to send a confirmation email, confirmation SMS. It made a subject line. The full email is here, and then same on the SMS, and then wait 2 days before the reminder. Send a follow-up 1 day before the call. It's going to send a follow-up. So this is what happened if you just send it a super easy prompt, super simple, nothing specific. But just like with ChatGPT, it gets better the more specific you get. So I want to go back to workflows and then show you some more examples on what it can do. So to access this, you'll have to be in your sub account level, in high level, and then you need to go to automation. And under automation, you can create a new workflow. Create workflow, you can start with the templates, but then here's the button next to it, is build using AI. So this is what we are going to do. And then you'll have a chat window pop up. And then you need to be as detailed as you can. So I have some prompts that we can use. It supports simple descriptions such as create a 3-week marketing drip or some more detailed specifications as well. So we'll try this one. This is when a form is submitted, send SMS to lead, wait 5 minutes for response. If no response, create a call task, and if they respond, add tag. So let's hit enter, and it's going to take you inside the workflow level. Going to take maybe 1 minute, but it's going to generate in front of you. And then even high level suggests that you be specific and state the goal clearly. So tag my customers is not the best. Instead, build a workflow that adds a customer tag to a contact after they make a purchase. So while it's generating, let's look at the update. As I showed you, here's the pop-up where you can enter the text you want it to do, and then it's going to take you inside the actual workflow tab. And then you can edit with conversational. So you can just use natural language and then ask it, hey, update this point, change the trigger, add a new tag, add a wait section. In this example, we have a 3-day wait between the welcome email and the follow-up. You can also point and edit, select multiple steps at once, and then work on those only. So we review everything. And then the user interface, the user experience was also improved. It's a pretty sleek design. It looks great. And then, yeah, first you need to enable in the labs on the agency level, and then you'll have all the points to entry. So I'll show you just in a second, but we have the workflow ready that we just entered earlier. So it has the if no response. So if they responded, we'll add a tag replied, and if not, it's going to create a call task and no reply. So you can customize it. You can point and edit. So point and edit is now on. You can click to select and then shift and drag to select multiple. So let's say I just want to select the weight, or I want to shift and select all these steps. And then you can edit accordingly. Let's say I just want to do the SMS and the wait steps, and then add 5 more emails to nurture in a span of 24 hours. And then let's see what it does. And then at the same time, I also open high level in another tab. So it's still thinking before adding these new steps. And then first I want to update, show you where you can turn it on. So you need to be in your agency account. Once you are in the agency account, you need to click on settings, go to labs at the left bottom side. And then here are all the new features you can turn on or enable in 6 days. For example, this is coming up in 6 days. I think I already made a video about this on the previous live call. Here's a report builder. This is coming out in 6 days. Tabular view for sub account list. I made a update on this on the last live call. So this is coming out in 6 days. And then workflow building using AI is coming out and going live on November 1st. It's already turned on, as well as the SEO Go collab. But here are under labs are all the new features you can turn on for your agency and on the sub account level as well. So at the top, you can switch to sub account. And then, for example, let's look at something. So, for example, this one, messaging and connection with Google Business Profile, is now disabled for all sub accounts. You can turn it on for all sub accounts or just select one specific one and then enable on that sub account. So this is how you can create it and enable it under labs. Now let's go back and let's see what happened. So edit 5 additional email actions. Emails are spread out evenly, but what you'll see is just one email, the initial nurture. Now let's try it. Let's try to reload it and then give it an other prompt. This time we just do the create a 3-week marketing drip. So this is just going to be something more generic, and let's see what it comes up with. So create 3-week marketing drip, enter, and then let's see what it creates. So once it's turned on under labs, you can just use it to build new workflows with AI under all sub accounts. And now it's creating the 3-week marketing drip. So let's see how it looks like before we continue to the next updates. In the meantime, GPT agent is still working on school, sending messages. Pretty nice. And then it's generating the workflow. So let's wait a minute. In the meantime, drop a message in the chat if you knew about this feature. If you knew that this feature was coming out to GoHighLevel, the workflow AI builders, and if you've tried it already, or how do you plan to use it. This also looks like a great prompt in this example. So it's still working on the marketing drip. Right. And it's ready. So it took about 2 minutes. But here's the workflow for the 3-week marketing drip. So I didn't give it any directions. It wasn't sure how to start. So the trigger for this now is a new contact created. And then it's going to wait 1 hour before sending the first communication. And the first email is going to be a welcome and introduction. And it actually keeps it super generic. So it won't say anything about your brand. But yeah, sending out an email like this, I'm not sure if this would be helpful, because we are excited to have you on our brand and what we have to offer, our mission. But it's pretty nice considering we gave it just a one-liner prompt. So if you can get super specific, or you can just send a voice note, send a 10-minute voice note, take the transcription with ChatGPT and then send that to the AI, it's going to be just better and better workflows. So the opportunities are endless. I'm looking forward to trying this, and then maybe I'll make some new updates on the coming live videos or just a regular video on how you can utilize this tool. But definitely a definitely a game changer on the workflows. It's gonna save you tons of time, and yeah, it's just gonna make life easier because if you remember, if you used high level maybe back in the days, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, it was much different to create a workflow. And now with the AI, it's gonna help you and your clients as well, and you'll save tons of time. The next updates we have this week is some updates to the quizzes. So we have personality style quizzes and editor upgrades. So it's all and only going to be available to the quiz builder. So you have to be under sites and then quizzes. And I'm under the builder section. So let's add a quiz real quick. Let's use a template. And then I just use the, let's say, the day spa assessment. Let's choose template. And then what's new here is that now you can build personality style quizzes based on the highest and lowest scoring categories. So it will be great to assign a user type. So if you have a marketing service and you make a quiz, let's say they score in the bottom 20%, then you say, okay, so since you are in the bottom 20%, you need a marketing evaluation to help with your marketing needs, so book a free call here. Or if you are in the top 90%, you are good to go, no changes needed, just join our free community of business owners. So it's going to help filtering your leads as well. Here's the new template I just opened. So this is for the day spa assessment. It has 11 pages, 11 different questions, a form with your data. And then what we are interested in is the results template at the end. So we go to edit template, and then here are the, let's say the thank you page was the result page. So currently you can edit, go inside and edit the header. So now you can also add custom values in the header and then also change the font style. So you can do underline, you can do bold text, and then you can set up dynamic content depending on the results they get. You can add a call to action as well. So this has a subscribe button now. Button text is subscribe. And then you can add the link. You can change the button style. So just like in the funnel builder, you can update and personalize more in the quiz page. And at the bottom, we just have the footer, the day spa assessment, a logo, and the business name. You can add the socials as well. So yeah, we already went through the rich text editor. You can add the custom fields, custom values, add tags. And you can even embed videos and images. So here are some examples. You see inside the builder, you can add images now, and then you can say and select where you want to place these. And then you can add different categories as well. So if you are in the builder, let's say, so we already have the header section, but let's say we want to add a new section. So here we have the overall score, the category score, the call to action, and then we can configure the score tiers here. So let's say the bottom 40% is currently red. Now we can change it to bottom 20%. Let's change to 19. I don't know, actually let's do 20. And then it's actually automatically going to update. So the next percentage is starting from 25%. Let's say I want to change it to bottom 15%. It's automatically changing. So the next tier is starting at 16. And then you can add more. So let's say above 90%, it's extraordinary. It's going to change again. So pretty nice. Let's change it to 50. So it's more even. Then you can save and it's going to update accordingly. Now, if you want to add, so on the left side, you still have the elements page where you can add all the tabs you want to use. You can add the ratings, for example. You can update file. So it's going to be similar on that side, but more updates on the results page, which is the most exciting. Yeah, so here's the content side. You can add codes as well. And then another update, but this is basically the same. It's just the score tier control. So let me know if you use quizzes currently in your funnels, or do you use it as a lead generation method. I actually have a client where we are running quizzes. It's a burnout quiz. And then if they score in the lower end, we offer a free consultation. So it's a great lead generation method you can use. But those are the main updates for this week. What I'm mainly excited about is the workflow AI builder. So I work on some examples and I'll post some more videos to you. And then let me know if you have any other questions, drop them in the chat. Respond to them. Otherwise, I'll end the call soon. Thanks for watching the live today. And then I'll send some updates in the school groups as well. So if you are here from the school group, thank you. And then we'll talk soon.